Hello and welcome to your seventh video tutorial for C++ programming language. Um, what I was thinking is that we can start with functions and then switch statements and then classes and objects and probably get to some actual programming. But no, I was just reviewing all the six videos that I've made till now, and what I realized was that there are some small aspects that I yet to be covered. For example, the factorial program we made last time. Probably you won't be able to appreciate what actually lies in programming at this stage of time. So, uh, yeah, there you go. Int f equals 1, and this was a factorial program. And remember, we used 25. And notice 2076180480. Okay, 2076180480. And this is something we were talking about. Something 76. But if you look closely, 25 factorial has to be 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10. Stop. 10 is 5 times 2. In fact, I'll put it 10 right here. I'll remove this 5. I'll remove this 2. And I'll make it 100. So there have to be at least 2 zeros at the end of 25 factorial. In fact, more. But none of them is returning. So this was a mistake we made last time. So 20 seems to work nice. 21 is wrong. 20 is the maximum number actually for long int. In case of int, well, if I actually ran it for 20, it gives a negative value. 15, it gives a wrong result once again. 10, it gives the right result. 13, it gives the wrong result. 12, it gives the right result. So this works up to 12 and that one works up to 20. So obviously long int has worked better. And so what we're talking about, what we're supposed to talk about, in fact we are not talking about it, is header files. I had skipped this in the beginning. So now hash is called the preprocessor directive initializer. Well, I just made this term up myself. And there's something in C which is called a preprocessor directive, and that thing begins with a hash always. That's why I just made up the statement. Include include is actually a preprocessor directive. It is used to, it's used to include header files and actually header files. Like C++ files have an extension .cpp, or Windows files have an extension .txt, or you have .out in case you're using Macintosh, and .msi, I hope, and you have .java. Similarly, you have .h. This actually corresponds to header files. But when you look at our program carefully, we did mention in here. Why? Because in the new standards of C++, in case of some common files, they have been remodified because we wanted those old ones to still exist. Well, there's another compiler like, I mean, many of you still want that .h thing. I don't know why people love it, and I think I have it in here. That thing is called Turbo, and it's actually not here. Turbo C3, when T0 Actually, there are many of these here. Uh, Directory list. Well, I don't know where it is, but yeah, it's true that I actually have Turbo installed in this. And the way Turbo runs, if I would have, I'll show it to you in the next video, as a promise. But in case of Turbo, you'll be writing into a string.h, you'll not be using a namespace, and the remaining program will pretty much be the same. Yeah, actually, this much will be the same. So, anyways, what I was saying is, this .h extension exists for header files. You will even create your own header files. Now, this thing which we are using to signifies those are pre-installed header files. And for future, you'll be creating your own header files which are not pre-installed into your GCC compiler or any other compiler for that matter, but you are making them and you're including them. So then you will be using it like this hash include iOS, something of this sort. So that's why these angular brackets are used. And now you know what that name in here is. Hash include iostream.h or iostream actually. Whatever the hell it has. Now choosing namespace stg. Now a namespace, as I have already explained, is basically a collection of different commands. Like I have my cout command, now you know. So I have my cout command. So what this cout command tends to do is the cout command tends to print out on the screen. But then there may be another cout command I may in the future, well not actually cout but some other command, and it will obviously be in a different header file again. But you know I can hash include io stream and then hash include math.h, this is the original version, and hash include stglip.h and so on. I can include many header files. Let's say this one has that cout thing. And hello, this cout simply prints out hello, and this cout is made like if this command is given and this command should be equivalent. This is the way this cout has been structured, probably useful. But then how does the compiler know which cout we are using? That's where namespace comes into play. I'll talk in more detail about the namespace in the next video because you can see my time is running out. So thank you for watching and please subscribe.